Hello, I'm Chris Adams, Legendary Realty, and the number one question I get asked right now is, how is the market? How is home selling right now? Yes, and and all our professional real estate agents are getting asked that on a daily basis. So let's just address that a little bit. I'm going to use 5 key indicators that tell the true story of our market. That's going to be the volume of active listings, the median sales price, the time on the market, ratio of active to pending listings, and a sales price versus list price. So we'll dive into that in just a second here, but as we're getting asked on a basis, a lot of your new real estate agents or your non-professionals will just kind of just throw you something out there. The market's great, it's really good, and they're just not paying attention to really what's happening in the whole neighborhood. So we want to go over this is how, unlike the stock market's reported on national TV every day, people's looking to see what's going on, but we're not in that position. So we have to be hyper local. Location, condition, and price. Today we're talking about location, hyper local. What is your neighborhood doing? What is your community doing? What is the people around you doing? Houses around you doing? We don't care what the people are doing, right? What are the houses doing? We're talking about houses. So the volume of active listings. As this volume decreases, prices increase. We saw this during the spring with the 2020 when we had the COVID-19. As it began to hit, we was kind of in uncharted territory. Sellers didn't change their plans and didn't list their house as they should. They stopped and kind of put the pause button on us. But within just a matter of weeks, we turned on and went again. Even though the sellers are not comfortable with people coming into their house and taking that, so they didn't put the house on the market. So we had a low volume of inventory. Our inventory was not enough. We're very low. We're probably a three-month market in most places right now. That means if we do not list another house this week, in 3 months, we're all out of business. We will have no houses to sell. So please, we have to list houses. Median sales price, that's usually trends in the opposite direction of the volume of active listings. If the median sales price is down, the volume of active listings is kind of rising a little bit. We're not in that market right now. Median sales prices are holding good, so our active listings are kind of easing down, even though we need more inventory. Time on the market is another great indicator of how much demand exists. If a listing's time on the market is low, it means demand is high. Most places here, the demand is very high. Ratio to active listings, pending listings. That means the ratio narrows, demand's increased. When the number of pending listings equals the number of active listings, this is a good demand. When the number of pending listings exceeds active listings, this is when we know the market is red hot. Red hot market means right now, in the last 7 days, we probably put 120 houses on the market. We put 180 under contract. 180 under contract in pending versus how many? Well, I say 120 on the low end. That's what we put on the market. So we're going backwards. In that 3 months, we're kind of sliding back a little bit. Sales prices versus listing price. The average sales price matches the average list price. That means demand is up. If there's a lot of volume, activity, and inventory, the demand is low. The average sales price is probably lower than the average list price. If there are fewer listings on the market, the demand will increase and you will see prices being bid up in multiple offer situations. Therefore, the average sales price and the average list price will probably match. In our current market right now, we're very multiple offers. We're going above the list price. So we're in a great place right now. But still, even in all that, in our current market, we sometimes see home prices surpass its list price. However, in our local market, the lending policies and appraisal practices are conservative and holding back prices, which they should be. We have to go by numbers and what's sold in the last 6 months. Even though a buyer may want to buy a house above its list price, the lender and appraiser will hold back that appraised value. So the buyer may not qualify to buy that home. Keep this in mind. If you're a buyer, always seek a professional advice of a real estate professional. I am here to answer all your questions on a regular basis from 9 in the morning to 7 or 8 at night, every day. Sunday mornings, no, I'm probably not available, but after 12:30, 1 o'clock, you can still reach me. So if you need anything or want to ask or want to talk about your plan, whether you're selling your house next week, buying a house next week, or it's going to be 5 years from now, keep me in mind. Let's stay in touch. Thank you.